Named the #1 hotel in Eastern Mexico by Condé Nast Reader's Choice and home to the most celebrated spa in Latin America, Chablé Yucatán is not simply a wedding venue, but an immersion into 750 acres of Mayan jungle, sacred cenotes, and centuries-old hacienda grandeur. Here, a multi-day celebration unfolds organically, from pre-wedding spa rituals and family gatherings by the Oasis pool to candlelit receptions at the renowned Ishim restaurant, where local produce and ancient culinary traditions meet under a canopy of ceiba trees. Welcome to Wedaways Getaways, virtual property tours designed specifically for wedding planners and their couples to travel the world, check out the most beautiful destinations and the properties within them to host your celebrations. And today we have the lovely and wonderful Adriana from Chablé Yucatán, a dear friend of Wedaways. How are you doing, my dear?
I am wonderful. I'm very happy to join for this amazing, amazing program.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. We would love to see this gorgeous place.
Thank you very much, Renee. I am very glad to show you this beautiful property because we expect that people that can hear and see this beautiful property want to book a future wedding here on property. This is, as you said, this is a very romantic property in the middle of Yucatan. So this would be also an educational, I think, an educational program because not many people knows about Yucatan. And it's so close to Quintana Roo that I always recommend to the planners, people who is invited to a wedding in Yucatan, they can extend their stay in the beautiful Mérida or Quintana Roo. Or the couple who wants to start a honeymoon or just a few days of relaxing after the emotional wedding can be perfect to stay in Tulum, Playa, Isla. So we are so close that we have so much to offer. So I'm very proud to represent Chablé Hotels. Chablé Hotel has one slogan, redefining wellness. And please don't make a mistake. I know that wellness, probably you think about a spa, just a beautiful, sacred and nature place. But this is a unique property where you can sail the promise of love. Chablé Yucatán has this beautiful property 30 minutes away from Mérida City. We are 4 hours for Cancun International Airport. And in the surroundings, you will find beautiful archaeological sites as well, a lot of beautiful and charming towns where the people and your guests will be more than happy to jump to a cenote or do some shopping. Yucatan, this is an interesting fact, is considered one of the safest states in the area. Chablé Yucatán was set in a beautiful hacienda. For those that are not familiar with the term, the haciendas were historical estates that produce sugarcane and also sisal. But in the 1930s, it was to the bankruptcy. And unfortunately, many of these beautiful places were abandoned for years. Wow. So Chablé Yucatán was one of these beautiful farms. But then an investor, the Familia Gutierrez, bought and developed a beautiful resort. Chablé Yucatán do an amazing job combining the architecture, the old historical hacienda with all the contemporary design. And that has brought many awards. One of them, the Pride of Versailles by the UNESCO in 2018 and 2018 with the best hotel and the best restaurant in the world because the architecture and design was completely awarded. Chablé Yucatán has 41 units. We have beautiful casitas, casitas with 2 queens, family villas, presidential villas, and one royal villa. And allow me to talk a little bit about the royal villa. When the family Gutierrez bought this beautiful land, they built the vacation club. So many of their friends and families used to spend weekend in this beautiful property. So one of them told them, you have to do something in this amazing place. I'm pretty sure I can assure you that this would be a wonderful resort. And that happened. It took 19 years to build Chablé Yucatán. And after that, the royal family became in one of the most beautiful suites in Mexico. Our rooms are an amazing unit, not only for the design, but also are thinking in the comfort and thinking in the Mexican culture. You can find that our units with 2,150 square feet are inviting you to relax and sitting in these beautiful sunbeds. Every casita has their own plunge pools, incredible bathrooms, the beautiful doors and outdoor areas invites to the people to stay and don't leave. But I know there is too much to see around. The bathrooms are a highlight in Chablé. If you visit any of our Chablé properties, you will find that you will have 2 showers, indoors and outdoors. Another highlight is the bicycles that will be outside of your room. The idea is that you ride a bicycle and know every corner in this beautiful property. Amenities like the eye opener in the terrace every morning are the top secret. People love it. For those people that are working or they would like to relax in the terrace, 7 a.m., when they open their sliding door, they will find coffee and pastries, the perfect way to start a morning. Here you will find the presidential villas. For couples, I highly recommend that they stay in one of these beautiful suites. And the reason is space. You will find all the amenities, and usually on the weekday, you need a lot of space because you will receive many visits, your friends, your family. So you need that ambience perfect where you can get ready for the ceremony, but also invite them to celebrate maybe with a glass of wine or just to have like a very light lunch before the ceremony starts. I also recommend to do a light brunch with your friends and your mom and your mother-in-law as well. These beautiful terraces outside of the presidentials are amazing location of venues for up to 50 people, cocktail or a gathering. One of the beautiful rooms that I also like to offer is a residential villa with 5 bedrooms. This is like a home. This is perfect for those who want to do a couple of events for an intimate group. The residential villa is right in front of the golf course, which offers a great view in the afternoon when the sun sets down, and very close to the pool area. Chablé has been recognized for the cuisine. Our 2 restaurants offer a great variety of Mexican food. It doesn't mean that your guests will not find other options, but we are very proud about our cuisine. Jorge Vallejo is our chef, and he has been recognized with up to 2 Michelin stars for his restaurant El Quintonil. Jorge Vallejo has done an amazing job with our menus in Ixchim restaurant and also Kiol, but he's also in charge of our banquet menu. So if any will be interested in an amazing creation designed by our chef Jorge Vallejo, this is the restaurant to go. Another interesting facts about our restaurants, for example, is Ixchim. It's a tequila museum. It is also important to mention that this restaurant is set in the old fabric of the hacienda. So if you visit this amazing location, you will find in the walls 3,500 tequila bottles displayed in the restaurant. So we invite our guests, if they have any, you can send them back, and we will be glad to display as a part of our collection. Another restaurant that you have to visit is Kiol. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but it has a specific location. Being in the heart of the Chablé Yucatán, you have a wonderful grill. And also it's very close to the main pool. So most of our couples, they do a pool party on Sunday or the welcome arrival, and that offers a unique setting for a very casual event. We also offer in our Casita Maya, Mayan experience. In this area, many years ago, the Mayans built not only archaeological sites, but they also designed beautiful and delicious recipes. So our abuelitas, the old chichis, they prepare for us panuchos, salbutes, tortillas, cacao, delicious menus. So we can offer transformational and culinary classes for your guests. They can book these classes individually through our concierge or directly calling to their agents. As a part of one of our venues, we have Sicar Bar. Sicar Bar is like a 50s style cigar bar. It's the only place when you can really smoke an habano. This great location, it's also used for the after party. After your event, men usually enjoy a good brandy and the cigar. The hotel offers amazing amenities because it is the destination. Chablé Yucatán has architecture, design, culinary aspects awarded by many recognized companies, but also we take care about the nature. We have a deer sacred reservation. We have deer surrounding the property. So it's not unusual that while you are riding your bicycle, you will find a deer eating very close to the restaurant or to the rooms or to the pathways. We have an amazing boutique with handcraft and great dresses, bags, fans, all made with sisal. We also have our main casa with a library, a great place to sit down and relax, the tea, 5 p.m. The beauty salon, which offer a lot of services for our weekend program. The gym is a great location to admire the nature. We have all our gym facilities right in front of the cenote. The cenote is a sinkhole. Some of them are swimmable, ours is not, but the full picture of the cenote right in front of the gym makes a great experience. We also have tennis, paddle, and pickleball courts, golf course with 9 holes, and that's quite interesting because we don't follow any rule. Men's and ladies can play for 2 hours in a privately basis reservations. 6 people for 2 hours, and they can play barefoot if they want. So that makes unique and interesting the style of game that we offer here in Chablé. We also have an orchards, several gardens with beautiful ceiba trees, meliponarium, because we produce honey in our beautiful meliponario. And you can also learn a little bit about the bees in the area. We also have a convention center. And I know this is not what you're looking for, but sometimes the plan B must be considered. So we have a great location for as a plan B with the same style of Chablé Yucatán that can be perfect with air conditioning and very close to the main areas. Chablé Yucatán is a family resort, so families, kids, teens are more than welcome to stay. The Kids Club is complimentary and open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We can also offer nanny babysitter services that can allow the couples and the families to enjoy the property until 6 a.m. if you want, and your kids will be very well cared. Another aspect that I would like to mention is the experiences that we can offer in Chablé. We can do some Mayan ceremonies to promise love, or we can do some beautiful engagements with a cacao ceremony, some healing sessions, or the Temazcal. It's one of the rituals of the Mexican couples that they do a Temazcal the morning, early morning on the wedding date, so they can be clean and they be ready and relax for the event in the afternoon. Chablé Yucatán offers amazing venues for our weddings. We have beautiful gardens for up to 300 people. That's something that is unique because you are not having an outdoor venue. You are having a full experience. Did you remember that I mentioned the deers? Or do you know that we have the fireflies around? Wow. Most of our couples prefer to start the reception after the sunset because you will find in your way from the rooms to the venue a lot of gardens completely surrounded by fireflies. That will be a unique experience for your guest. Remember that Yucatan is a beautiful location surrounded by nature, so you will not see lights around the property. And that's important because you will see that the sky is completely blue and all the stars will be lighting your event. Here you will find a beautiful settings of the property. The Sicar Bar is one of my favorite to start a cocktail. It can be for pre-ceremony or the after party. But you will find some beautiful corners where you can do amazing setups. Most of our events allow you to play with lighting, furniture, have 2 or 3 settings in the same property, reception, ceremony, dancing. Everything can be arranged through the resort. We have great vendors where you will find a lot of options. We also have a few other locations like the main casa. This is a beautiful setting because it brings a little bit about the historical place. And you have a beautiful view of the gardens. In the other side, you have the pools. The main pool is great not only for the pool parties, but also for a welcome reception surrounded by the water, which means a very important role. And then we have the meeting space, as I promised, is not the traditional meeting space, completely dark and very formal. This is an amazing place where you can have windows where you can see the nature surrounding the area. And also, it's only a 5 minutes walking from the reception place. Chablé Yucatán has many things to offer. The residence can be an amazing location also for a cocktail, or it can be also for an intimate dinner. You can have the gorgeous golf course as a witness of your event. I think that we have in Chablé Yucatán an amazing product, and not many people is aware that a Chablé property is there. Allow me to be your guide and show you a little bit more about Chablé. Thank you, Renée.
Oh my gosh, it's so lovely. And I've been to the property, so I would love to share with the people that are watching the way the actual property is set up. The haciendas and all the buildings that are in beautiful colors are set into the landscape, and you've got huge, beautiful gardens in the middle and pathways all around the edges. There's an herb garden that is huge and gorgeous, and it's near the Ishim restaurant. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but that building itself is so fabulously photogenic. All the buildings are so photogenic, and the way the actual villas and casitas are set into the landscape, you have these pathways that you can, as you said, you can ride your bike all through, and then you can take a little detour off into your villa, and you'll go and you'll have a private deck with a jacuzzi or the spa bath. I'm not sure, everybody calls it something different, a plunge pool and a beautiful chaise lounge. And then you go into these magnificent rooms, like you said, with these unbelievable bathrooms. And you will hear as you walk through this property the most incredible sounds of nature. You won't even know what they are. And when you ask the people on the property, what am I listening to? They'll tell you you're listening to frogs in the ponds and the crickets and the fireflies. And it's true, when the fireflies come out as the sun is setting and it becomes dark, it's like the landscape is lit with all of these little fairy lights, and they're really fireflies. It's
I want
incredible.
to repeat it. I want to repeat it.
It's unbelievable. And then in the morning, when you wake up and you want to drink your coffee and enjoy your coffee, maybe sit out on your terrace or maybe go into the other public spaces, you will see beautiful families of white-tailed deer just taking their time through the property. They own it. We are the guests, and they are the true stewards of the land. And you'll see coatis. And when you go outside your sliding glass door from your villa into the property, sometimes there'll be dozens of coatis, and they're like having a convention of their own, and all the coati families are there. There's so much nature to behold. And we have on our website, wedaways.com, a beautiful feature of Chablé Yucatán. And we have a video that is all about the weddings on the property that we produced for the property. And you can see these beautiful natural environments. And we have it posted to YouTube as well. There's so many layers of rich beauty that you will experience on this property that you will not find anywhere else. I know Chablé has other beautiful properties in Mexico, and I've been to them, but Chablé Yucatan is exceptional. Even if you only have 80 or 90 people, you can do a buyout of this property and experience what nature at its best and hospitality at its best, because nowhere in the world will you find hospitality like you will find in Mexico. The heart of people is the heart of Mexico. It is spectacular. And as Adriana says, you can have 300 people at your wedding. There's so much room on this property that your wedding planner can do gorgeous decor, and your guests will be chartered in to the actual property for the event and taken safely back to the other surrounding secondary or tertiary properties that Wedaways will happily book for you. We are the partner, the booking travel booking partner for the wedding planners that take care of their guests and their couples at this property. There is no other property like this in Mexico. It is something to behold. We can book your site inspections. I cannot wait till we bring another group of wedding planners back. Thank you for saying it's the safest state in Mexico, because there are always concerns. The media does not play fair when they really publicize what's going on in Mexico. I go to Mexico every single month. It is completely safe. It is magnificent. Adriana, you are the hostess with the mostest, with the heart and soul of the property. Thank you for this gorgeous tour, these beautiful images. There's more to be seen on wedaways.com to look up Chablé Yucatan. And any questions you have, email weddings with an S, weddings@wedaways.com. You can email our travel director, our director of travel, I should say, Pamela Goldman, pamela@wedaways.com. Or you can send a direct message right to the property through their portal on our site, Chablé Yucatan. Send a message right to the property. They'll respond to you within 48 hours. We will follow up that correspondence. We have reservations at wedaways.com. There's no excuse. You can find us. Look at these images, my God. The property it's golden. Thank you so much, my dear.
Thank you very much, Renee, and we'll be more than happy to continue working with you. Thank you
Great.
very much. Book
Mwah.
your next farm trip with us.
Yes, we will. And send my love to all the team. We love everybody. They are just phenomenal human beings. And we say goodbye to our viewers. Look out for upcoming amazing webinars that we will be posting. Make sure to subscribe, follow along, and you will travel the world with Wedaways from the comfort of wherever you are. And then we'll book your celebrations. Mwah. Thank you to everyone. Ciao, ciao, adios,
Ciao.
and we will see you soon, Adriana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ciao.